I grew up in a home with drugs and domestic violence. That molded me to be who I was for the next 20 years. I had issues with fear and anxiety and, depression. Sometimes the only thing that gave me strength was looking after my kid brother, Frankie, because I knew I could protect him, but I could never protect my mom. So I found myself quick outside of the home latching on to anger, which was the root, feeling of fear. Fighting kids to have my sense of strength outside of the home, because I knew once I got home I was going to be scared, Long story short, eventually, my wife at the time was leaving a nightclub one night and got assaulted by a man and got his license plate number. So me being this fearful kid who could never protect his mom, wanted to protect my wife, so I assaulted this guy and ended up in prison over it. Coming out of prison, I figured, I didn't make too many changes in prison. But when those gates opened, I thought that was the answer to everything. I'm out now. Life is good. See the sunshine. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna have a house, a car, and a job, and start another family. And I found out real quick that that struggle just was the same, and I was the same, and the anger was the same, and I had no purpose. I just didn't know what to do. So basically one day, a friend of mine who I've known for a long time, grew up the same way as me. I ran into him after 15 years, and this guy was just completely different. He's a big old guy, completely humble, didn't have any, he used to have all the money, all the girls, He didn't have anything, but he was so happy. And I'm like, where can I get some of this, man? Like, I'm in a bad spot. I thought getting out of prison and, putting this behind me, life was gonna be awesome. But it was just the same old, same old. So he's like, I'm a Christian. I'm like, really? How do you even go about doing that? So I opened the book. He gave me the Bible and opened the book, and I started reading John. And I get to John 5, and something just comes over me, man. Like, there's this paralyzed guy at the pool, and he's been sick for 38 years, and here I am, 38 years old, looking for a change. And something came over me. I can't explain it. It was powerful, and I just decided to take that leap of faith and give my life to Jesus and let Him guide me to where I needed to go. And that's when I showed up at Trace. I met Aaron, and I made the commitment, and it was the easiest decision I made, but the most difficult choice, because I had to go through a lot of change and a lot of getting rid of old relationships that were volatile and painful, and I put it into Jesus where I should have been the whole time, and it's been really powerful. So now that I know what love is, and I've learned what grace is, and I've accepted that no matter what I've done, I can still be loved. And then I go into the Word and I figure, well, what is love? It's patient, kind, not boastful, it's humble. All these things I practice, and it attracts meaningful relationships into my life. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And it was simple, man. I just accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior and got baptized. And the rest is history for me. It's awesome. I would never look back.